Hello, I'm Cody, live and on paper. Well, technically this is a video. As for the on paper thing, let's not get into that. Anyways, picture this. It's back in the day, it's on your birthday, or Christmas, or whenever you get gifts, you know. Someone hands you an envelope. And in that envelope is an Xbox 360 store gift card. Spend most of the money on whatever, but you still got $2 left. So what are you gonna spend those $2 on? What can you spend $2 on? Dollar indie games, of course. I absolutely loved the Xbox Live Indie Game Store when it was around. Just a whole section of indie games, good and bad, in one place, for cheap. I say in my intro that they're dollar indie games. That's true for a vast majority, but they could be sold for more. I know for a fact I got this game, Delta, for $5, and I think 2 other games were $2, but I can't remember. Every single time I would get a new game or some DLC, since I didn't have a credit card and my parents wouldn't let me use theirs, I'd always save up some money to get one of those green pieces of cardboard worth $15, or 1,600 Microsoft points if anyone remembers when it was that. Then once that game or DLC was bought, I'd be digging through the store or my demos looking for hours for some good game to finish up that card with. Heck, you didn't even need money, as demos for the game would let you play a whole game, well, for 8 minutes. But sometimes you could save your progress and just go right back after that 15 minutes was up. Some games I played so much even though I've never bought it. As well, some I played more in the demo than when I actually bought the game. As for the quality of these games, there was their success stories while the service was around, or when the service ended. Some companies moving on to bigger projects or bigger sequels, some absolutely weird games, and some games that me and my friends will always bring up to this day. I've also definitely sunk in a lot of hours into some of these games, probably most being Battle High 2, ZP2KX, Zombies and Pterodactyls, Murder Miners, and for some reason a game called Sword and Hammer, Hammer of the King. Unfortunately, the server shut down in 2017, meaning nobody can get any of these anymore. I can only re-download the full games I've bought, and none of the demos. And there was a ton I had. Thankfully though, I've got a collection from over the years. I've had my 360 with a total of 45 full games and about 10 demos. Thankfully, a lot of the good ones I do have been released somewhere else, whether that be Steam or just some other website. So, for the sake of preservation, I want to cover all of them, just to keep them from falling into obscurity, because some of these are underrated and some deserve to stay. Now, I'm probably going to put them into a similar category, because a lot of them are simple and can't be talked about in a whole video. So, join me in my series to cover my collection of these indie games, here on Cody, live and on paper.